On the hit list of 94.3 Radio 1, we're bringing you back-to-back bops. And well, it's one within the time. Well, every Thursday in the 7 p.m. hour, we bring you some wonderful artists from the lengths and breadths of our country. Well, today we are joined by a father-daughter duo of Rajkumar and Aria Sengupta. They go by the name of the British Raj Band. So without further ado, it's time to get into the first excerpt of my conversation with the British Raj Band.
You're tuned in to 94.3 Radio 1, and this is Cruise Control with Bharat.
Hey, you're listening to Cruise Control. I'm a drive time homie Bharat, and I'm so excited to be joined by a father-daughter duo, that being of Mr. Rajkumar and Aria. Well, they are a part of the British Raj Band. My name is Bharat, and what an irony it is. Well, I'm so excited to be having you all. Rajkumar sir comes with a fair bit of experience. He's worked in movies, he's worked in ads, and now he's formed this wonderful band with his daughter, and I absolutely love this dynamic. So, sir, tell me, how did this band, the idea of making this band, come to be?
First of all, thank you so much, Bharat, for calling us here.
My pleasure.
And we're enjoying every moment. So, actually, writing original music was always one of my forte. I've been writing music for long. I mean, in my own language, that is Bengali, and then English, of course. I'm not a very good writer in Hindi. But then, of course, as me and my wife, we were thinking कि क्या करें, कुछ तो अभी तो नया डालना है. So of course I wanted to check, as Aria was growing, so I thought now this is the time to put it together. So yeah, that is how it just came. I mean, it was a natural process that Aria coming into the scene and started singing along.
Wow, that's so beautiful. Aria, what do you feel of this? You're all of 12 years old, and we were having a wonderful conversation before the mics started rolling, and sir mentioned the fact that you are a ballet dancer. You had one of your paintings being a part of J.K. Rowling's recent novel, and you're also pursuing your education. So talk to me about being a part of this band amongst all other things.
Yeah, well, this band is also one of my top priorities. I don't really treat it as a hobby, and we've been doing this. We started in 2024, right? So we released our first 2 singles. Then we started shooting for music videos, and it was kind of like go with the flow. It wasn't like just like one day, bam, let's start. It was very gradual, and then we started doing shows that same year, and I loved it every step of the way.
What was the first track that you all came up with and recorded? What would that be?
Our first track was the Last Fast Local Train.
Yeah, so that is like the stories that every day, the stories which belong to our everyday life. So when we shifted to Bombay, actually, we knew what the grind was about, local trains. But then, of course, we understood the real feel. And then the first song that we came up was the experience of being in the local train. And this first song is called The Last Fast Local Train.
Wow, that's beautiful. Aria, do you take the local train that frequently?
Yes, I do. Not very frequently, but it is an experience.
Coming to concerts in Mahalakshmi.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
You do need them, and I think they even offer you coupons for that, so I think that's a great incentive for anyone to come and attend those concerts in the train. Well, so much fun talking to the extremely talented Rajkumar and Aria Sengupta right here on the Thursday show of Cruise Control. Well, don't go anywhere. We're going to be bringing you my conversation with the British Raj Band all throughout the 7 p.m. hour. You're listening to Cruise Control. I'm a drive time homie Bharat on the airwaves of 94.3 Radio 1 World, your station.
Listen up, you guys.
Hey, this is Clean Bandit on 94.
And well, it's time to get into the second excerpt of my conversation with the wonderful father-daughter duo, that of Rajkumar and Aria Sengupta. Well, they go by the name of the British Raj Band. So without further ado, it's time to get into the second excerpt of my conversation with the British Raj Band.
You're tuned in to 94.3 Radio 1, and this is Cruise Control with Bharat.
Well, I want to ask you all, what is the vision? What is the larger vision with the music that you all are planning to make with the British Raj Band? Talk to me about that.
So coming to this, the priority was to write original songs. And original songs means the stories that we come across everyday life. So what the first song that we wrote about was, of course, I told you, The Last Fast Local Train. And of course, it is available everywhere now. So now it's like streaming. And then the next song that we wrote about is a very odd connect. It's called Blues Is Our Pathway. And I felt, okay, blues is a lifestyle, the rock music, blues music. That's what I've always been, a rock and roller. And then, of course, Sufi is also a lifestyle. So that song has a Sufi connect as well. We have a refrain in that song. So I have tried. So Blues' Pathway is about our life stories, how hardships, and now of course we make it better every day. That's how we roll our life. Everyone, whoever is here in Mumbai or in India or anywhere in the world. So we see it like that. So these are the things that I always thought of writing about. So the next song we wrote about was, a song about I've been losing friends. So it's like I felt they're always there. So it's called Don't You Cry. Don't you cry, my friend. I know you're always there to protect us. So actually the vision is to write the songs that I feel. Targeting something is, I don't know. I mean, I'm not very sure about that. It's not about writing a hit or something. It's the music is the priority. So that way, what I feel like the old timers, So like the way Dylan wrote, the way Sting wrote, whenever they came with music, so they always felt, okay, yeah, the priority is the song and how you approach it. Then it becomes, when it is released, people will relate or don't relate that, and if the story becomes, and the story is not mine, the story, maybe it's personal, but the story becomes open. It becomes, everyone has a different interpretation to a story, right?
Correct.
So that is how language works. So I feel, let's see, we are waiting. I mean, we just 1 year down the line, 1.5 years or 2 years. Yeah, so we are writing, we wrote a lovely song called Funky Monkey. It's about a monkey.
Wow. I love your titles. The Last Fast Local Train, the Funky Monkey. A lot of rhyming going on out there. A lot of wordplay. I want to ask you about this. How do you all manage being father, daughter and collaborators in a band? How do you all separate the both or integrate the both? Combine the both?
We have had our split opinions.
Always.
Okay. I feel Aria is the bad cop. Aria is very bad. 100%.
What happens is, like, she's training in piano, so she is, and also drums. Other than vocals.
Kudos to you, Aria. Wow, lovely.
So and she's my piano player.
Okay.
In the
band setup.
The band setup. Even the live setup, and we play live. We are not much of a track people. Of course, sometimes you have to go duo with a track. Of course, we are there, but we have a drummer, we have a bass player. We want to go live and still play the solos or whatever, like the very 70s 80s kinds. And so if I'm writing a piano part or something, that Aria come and dub it.
I may not always like it.
So that's where it begins.
So, wow, that's super cool. Wow. Well, so much fun talking to the extremely talented Rajkumar and Aria Sengupta right here on the Thursday show of Cruise Control. Well, they are our One with Indie feature artists. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be back with a few more excerpts of my conversation with the British Raj Band right here on the Thursday show of Cruise Control. You're listening to Cruise Control. I'm a drive time homie Bharat on the airwaves of 94.3 Radio One World, your station. Third excerpt of my conversation with today's One with Indie feature artist, the British Raj Band. Well, it's a father-daughter duo of Rajkumar and Aria Sengupta. So without further ado, it's time to get into the third excerpt of my conversation with the British Raj Band.
You're tuned in to 94.3 Radio 1, and this is Cruise Control with Bharat.
So I want to ask you all about this. Who are your musical influences? So you've been in the scene for a fair bit. You've dabbled between industries and you do so much of wonderful work. Anupam Roy is a friend of yours, someone that you've started your journey with. Who are the people that you look up to within the scene? The people who are your contemporaries and the people that you've sort of grown up listening to and making music.
This is a very important thing. I've been exposed to a lot of music because I am also from an Indian classical background, like technically from Kirana Gharana. My grandfather was a classical exponent, Sangeet Visarad, Sangeet Praveen, Hyderabad, Allahabad, Lucknow. So I've grown up with classical music.
Right.
My sisters were trained, and then I was completely venturing into, rock and roll was our life because we ventured into a lot of rock bands those days, Vishal Dadlani's band Pentagram,
of course.
Uske pehle my Guruji's band Shiva, Calcutta days, then Indiscreet was called Rock Machine those days.
Okay, I see.
So these are, and then we had a pioneer original band those days. The man was Mr. Dilip Balakrishnan. His band was called High.
Okay.
So many bands, Indian English bands, and we were rocking on them. Other than our regular 60s, 70s, from Dylan to Beatles to Rolling Stones to whatever, Def Leppard. Now they are coming here in the country. But I grew up listening to them. That's one side. And the other side was completely Salil Chaudhary's and Hemant Kumar's.
Right.
And the folk music. I have all the cassettes. If I ever, what to say, Paul Gilbert or, Louis Armstrong record, an LP, I have a Salil Chaudhary LP at my house or a Kishore Kumar LP at my house. So I had that LP player also, my grandfather had. So I still have those, those instruments, the authentic instruments, the authentic tanpuras and the sitars. I have them back in Calcutta. I have kept it in a nice, in a showcase, like my wife designed it and we have kept it. So,
wow, so cool.
So then again, coming to working in the industry. Started with rock bands back home. We had a lot of rock music going on those days, and then of course I started with a lot of folk music study. Also, I've done with Kabir Sant. I have had the privilege of releasing 6 albums.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean those days CDs,
Yes.
cassettes and CDs. Yeah.
Yes.
And original songwriting and folk music, and of course I have reworked on classical music as well.
I see.
My first album was from Saregama, which was nominated for GEMA Awards in Bombay, and we had in 2012.
Wow.
And we were flown down, all excitement, and we were watching Yash Raj Studios and all that. Anyway, so those are different times, but yeah, so my influence is huge. And then of course I've studied music, I've done my trinities, so I am very much into that grammatical aspect of music also. The
theoretical part and
Yeah.
wow.
So I am, and I compare them when I write music also. If you're doing an Indian classical refrain, how to put harmonies on that and how to put chords on that. So that's all technical things, of course. But yeah. So sometimes knowledge becomes too much, maybe, or maybe it actually. Sometimes it becomes, you have to bind yourself.
Of course,
to write a
yes.
song. If you limit yourself also, no, you can't go beyond. You can't go doing things. You have to have the limitation. So yeah, I try to create that space.
Wow, so that's beautiful. What about you, Aria? Who are the artists that you're listening to right now?
Yeah, she has a different mode.
Yeah, but I think your father has some great influences. He knows so much about music, and he's really lived music for all these years. So I think you are in safe hands, and I feel that you're very fortunate that you're making music with him, because he has such a passionate understanding of music. But who are the artists that you listen to?
So like when I was growing up, we didn't have, like as you say, rock, folk music. We had full on pop and stuff. But so like my current friends and I, we never used to listen to like pop music. We keep up with today's music, but like one of my favorite bands is Linkin Park.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy watching them at Lollapalooza?
Yes, it was crazy. Like maybe the best show I've ever been to.
Right.
So like also the lead singer currently, she's
Emily
Armstrong. She is one of my biggest inspirations.
Yes.
I aspire to be like her.
Of course.
I also listen to Somber. He is a new age artist.
Yes, Back to Friends.
Yes.
Andres, yes, absolutely.
And I like hip hop a lot as well. I listen to Eminem and like the rappers. But I also listen to like rock music, because brought to me by my parents. Guns N' Roses, AC/DC, all that.
Wow, that's super cool. And here we are, the both of you all making music together. Well, so much fun talking to the extremely talented Rajkumar and Aria Sengupta right here on the Thursday show of Cruise Control. Well, don't go anywhere. We're going to be back with the last excerpt of my conversation with the British Raj Band. You're listening to Cruise Control. I'm a drive time homie Bharat on the airwaves of 94.3 Radio One World, your station.
The biggest stars.
Hello, Bobs, and well, it's time to get into the last excerpt of my conversation with today's One with Indie feature artists, the British Raj Band. Wonderful father-daughter duo of Rajkumar and Aria Sengupta. So without further ado, it's time to get into the last excerpt of my conversation with the British Raj Band.
You're tuned in to 94.3 Radio 1, and this is Cruise Control with Bharat.
But before we let y'all go, we would love for y'all to play a live rendition of one of your tracks. So what is that track that you're going to be playing for our listener today?
We will be playing Funky Monkey.
Funky Monkey, I love the title. So let's go. It's Rajkumar sir and Aria playing Funky Monkey.
We want to find the missing view, but the image appears too skew, and we know it all comes down to grey. Hanging on the edge of time, caught between reason and rhyme, and you may think you're whatever you may.
Funky monkey,
Out there with the spittle,
funky monkey,
can't solve our riddle.
funky monkey,
Got the crowd feel alive.
funky monkey.
He's gotta take the night. With lemons you make lemonade, wearing the mask and dance the charade. You lead, you follow, or get left behind. But the monkey arrives at the nick of time. He's got the funk, don't charge a dime, and he stopped you to pay for that little piece of mind.
Funky monkey,
Out there with the spittle,
Funky monkey,
Can't solve our riddle.
funky monkey,
Got the crowd feel alive.
funky monkey.
He's gonna take the night.
Thank you.
Woohoo! Well, that was Rajkumar sir and Aria playing Funky Monkey. Well, thank you so much for your time, folks. It was a pleasure talking to you all, and I really wish you all the absolute best for your
Thank you.
endeavors moving forward. That being the British Raj Band. Please go and stream their music on all audio streaming platforms. And it was a delight talking to you all. I love your energy. I love your passion. I love your individuality and authenticity. And I really hope that everything comes to fruition in terms of whatever you all aspire to do with your music and all the other wonderful things that you all are doing. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bharat, for calling us here, and we had a great time.
Well, so much fun talking to the extremely talented Rajkumar and Aria Sengupta right here on the Thursday show of Cruise Control. Please go and stream their wonderful music on all audio streaming platforms. Well, we're going to be back with more. You're listening to Cruise Control. I'm a drive time homie Bharat on the airwaves of 94.3 Radio One World, your station.